sorry to hear that, Sue. So if you look at our videos today, now we're moving more into a urban area. This is Rocky Mountain House. So the base level readings with almost no cellar around was around 0.05, 0.07. That's our baseline. So now that we're in this urban area, let's see where we're at. Look at that. It's unbelievable. Look at that, folks. Pretty bad here. So this is significantly higher than where we were, you know, 0.05, 0.07. And now we're averaging over, you know, it's going up to 4, 4.4, over 5. Even popping up to 6, even in this environment here. You see how it's changing, eh? As we get more into a rural area, and the power output is quite extreme. It popped up over 10,000 there. 5.5 volts per meter. That's extremely high. You know, we were down at 0.05, 0.07. So as we get more into these urban environments, it's quite crazy. And this particular tower is the source here, right there. And that's in Rocky Mountain House, along the main drag. But you see how it's elevated now. And there it is there in the distance of this. Way higher readings. I can feel it myself now. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go into another urban area that's even bigger, and we'll show you where it, and it's pretty safe to assume it's going to go even higher. And you see what's happening, eh? So what's going to happen when this 5G is rolled out? What's going to happen to people? We're talking an increase in these radiation levels by 10 to 100 times. It'll be everywhere in the infrastructure. If you know about 5G, the millimeter wave, they'll have the cell towers, small cell antennas, the cellular satellites, all the smart devices. People are going to get fried. So this is what's going on. And I'm sorry about that, Sue. She says, I feel it every day in my head. Yeah, I'm feeling it now as we migrate into these urban areas. And you can see the levels. The meter's not lying. It's way higher. You see it there. That's one of the most egregious towers in this area, but it's way elevated. I can feel that kind of pressure in the head from it, the radiation, you're fighting it. But those are pretty high readings. And this isn't a massive town here. And it shows you what's around here. We can't let it go on, Trump. Trump won't let it. Roseanne, I got to respond to that. Trump has been a big proponent of 5G. I don't know whether he's completely ignorant or he's playing both sides of the game, but he's basically deregulated the US on 5G just to facilitate the massive rollout there. So it was pretty egregious through the Federal Communications Commission. We got to call it as it is. That really disappointed us about Trump, but we know it's no different than Obama, Biden, and Trudeau and all this. Up here it's no different. I'm not sure on the solar flares. I'm going to have to research that, Karen. Yeah, Trump is for the 5G and the vaccines, Karen, 100%. People need to be aware of that. Don't let some of these politicians play both sides, right? And misdirect you. So I'm in Oshawa, Ontario. The past 2 weeks I've been experiencing major pressure in my head. the front and base of my skull and neck, pain in jaw, teeth, accompanied by nausea. Yeah, check your environment, Jennifer. Maybe it's related to EMF. We don't know. Yeah, and here's Paul here. Paul, I'm not sure. Trump is a player. Yeah, playing both sides. He gave it away on the DAB and the 5G. It was pretty egregious on the 5G. He had no regard for public health. Yeah, it was all just about the technology, and sure, it's an amazing technology in one aspect, but you got to look at public health too. You can't just ignore that. And I don't know, but here's this, Paul. You should see the readings. So this is in more of a semi-urban area, Rocky Mountain House, and the readings aren't lying. So the towers, the strength of these towers are going up, and I personally can feel the difference in the health effects for sure. And we're over 10,000 here, and we're peaking out close to 6.0 volts per meter. The safe level is below 0.5, and we had a baseline reading in a rural area with no towers around 0.05, 0.07. So that's our baseline. The readings aren't lying, but you see why people are going crazy in these urban environments. But we're going to go to one more place today, and we'll show you the readings are going to go even higher, and this is just the reality of what we're dealing with. But